Hey guys, sonyx here. I hope you're currently having an amazingly beautiful day today, and life is going very well for you. So today I wanted to just, come back and talk to you because you guys are all my friends, and I just hope you are all doing well, okay? I just can't say that enough. So today I want to talk about work that's unseen. Now, many of us go to work or school and we put in the hours to do this thing that we have to do. Okay, let's be honest, like our society nowadays kind of revolves around work, school, and just kind of the grind mentality where we have to show up, just to survive. I mean, the cost of housing nowadays is very expensive and our income hasn't really gone up that amount. It doesn't match. Especially in the United States and I guess in the rest of the world too, that kind of follows that same path where our income doesn't really match the cost of living, and it's kind of quite sad. So how are we expected to survive, right? So we are forced into this 9-to-5 grind, this mentality where we have to go to school and we do all these things and put in this crazy amount of work just so that way we could barely afford the next item in our grocery list, right? And unfortunately it puts us in the situation where we have to do more just so that way we could live comfortably, unfortunately. And I'm kind of in this place right now where I want to try to build different types of income, different careers, and I just, never lock yourself down into one career, guys. Never. You kind of set yourself up if you do that, because now you're just kind of relying on one way to, get by. Of course, do that one thing that you want to do, but find different avenues out there. There's so many ways to make money nowadays. But the purpose of this video is to share something else, which kind of relates because it's kind of like building different passive incomes nowadays is a grind, and you don't know if it's going to work or not. For example, I'm trying to start building my YouTube channels, and in doing so, I'm not sure how, it's not a guarantee that any of this will be a success, but I believe. And I put in all this amount of work into these video ideas, and I'm really excited when I record. And at the end of the day, that's what matters. I want to build something from this, but I have to have faith in the process that it's going to work out in the end. And in doing so, it helps make my content feel a whole lot better because I'm not forcing anything. I'm just recording and I'm just, talking to you guys about my life, and maybe you can relate to that, and it just feels good like that. Like to summarize everything, it just feels great. So when I put in this work, it does feel like work on some days, but not in a sense where I'm dreading doing it, because I still have a full-time job, to try to pay off student loans and stuff, but it's not work to me. When I come here, it's more of like, oh, okay, I can finally take a break, right? But it's still work, because I have to put in time to edit videos, and of course, like properly, YouTube is not an easy job. You're never gonna go positive until you make it. You're always negative. Like in terms of the financial aspect, you're never gonna make money. Like you're never, for a while at least, until you make it, right? So it's a grind, So I put in this crazy amount of work, this effort, this crazy amount of work, and that's the work that's unseen. Because you guys see the end product of how these videos look and how they sound, but it requires that amount of work. But I don't mind it. But you have to put in those hours in whatever you feel that you believe in, because the work unseen is the work that matters the most. Sure, you could go to your 9-to-5 job, you could go to school, and that's showing up. Now going home and trying to start a business and trying to and doing things other than your typical routine, that's when it matters the most. When you go home and study just a few more extra hours, you start up a YouTube channel just because you feel like you have something to share with people, and you spend hours creating this perfect video. You spend and you go buy supplies to start a car washing business. All these little things is the work unseen. No, right? It is so weird. But it's the work unseen is that's the one that matters the most, because that is what can save you from this crisis that we're going on today's society, where we have to kind of struggle to just survive. Just look back in like 10 years, if you actually continue with these things, your life is about to change. Maybe this is the right video that is you need to listen to now. It's never too late to start. So just start that next thing that you want to do. Now this kind of relates to something that happened recently about the work unseen. My mom loves to garden a lot, and she has a lot of plants, like at least 100 plus, So it's hard to take care of all of those plants, realistically. And some of them, obviously it's really hard to take care of all of them, so some of them might not make it. But my grandpa and she's like, no one touch these plants. I'll take care of them. It's she just wants to be independent, and I get it. But my grandpa, he feels bad because a lot of these plants, it's hard to take care of so many plants, right? So once in a while, I think every few days, he'll water just a little bit on each plant, every single day, tiny little bit, and the plants are all alive. Because sometimes she was not able to water them for a few days, and she might forget, and he goes in and waters them without her knowing, but just a little bit each day. And that's the work unseen, which is the work that matters the most. It's those special tiny little moments that can make or break your success in whatever you decide to do. So whatever you decide to do now, honestly, just do it. Put in that work, put in the effort, and I believe in you. So please believe in yourself. Okay? There are so many things that I just want to share with you. So I just hope many of you who tune into this video please come and join the team, this sonyx family. Come subscribe, come comment, just whatever you want to comment, and let's just be a family on the internet, because why not, right? Life is too short. So I hope that you found something valuable through this, and thank you so much for watching. This means so much to me, more than you ever will realize. And then I apologize for the rambling, because I tend to do that a lot, but hey. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and please never forget to take care.